welcome back to Rotten. My name is Beast, and today we're back with Sabbat the Witch.
Hello, audience, once more. Just as promised, I fulfilled Lord Voldemort's wishes in killing the spare, but unfortunately, circumstances have killed off Bud. Sad panda.
He accidentally had to used a bit too much. The radius was larger than he thought. It claimed Bud as well.
Yeah. This is what happens when you try to get rid of a Japanese aircraft carrier.
A lot of people probably didn't even realize that you left a comment detailing what your thoughts were, since it was rather late after the video went on. Yeah, so yeah, people who missed Eagle's commentary last last video, look at the comments below. He actually went out of his way to timestamp every moment while he would have made a comment.
Well, I've got to keep tabs on the episode as well, haven't I?
Mm-hmm. Indeedy. Hold on.
We also learnt that everyone had a considerable interest in naval history, partially brought about by Azure Lane. Here's me doing it here's me sitting with a master's degree and a lot of naval warfare books on my bookshelf opposite.
And then there's me, who stopped playing Azure Lane because it's got too fucking boring.
Come and play Atlantic Fleet with me. Actually, wait, no, that's not multiplayer, is it? Okay.
I mean, I think I've known what is that the one where you basically control a warship?
Yes, you can control the fleet. It's turn-based tactics, but grand strategy over one map. But it's not multiplayer. I think the one you're thinking of is World of Warships.
No, not World of Warships. I remember a friend of mine having a game that was back when I was in grade school, and for some reason we didn't know how to play any other boats except for the torpedo boats.
Okay.
I don't know why. Anyway, Meguru is sighing.
Since when did you ever?
She doesn't think. Also, was grocery shopping earlier today, and I thought, you know what? Gotta get some nice booze for today. So, yeah.
Got some potent cider, everyone.
I forgot that I had cider at home and bought a bunch of beer. You didn't see what I did there, but after I set before I set the whole I bought a bunch of beer. First, I grabbed the can of cider, took one sip, and then just smashed the whole bottle carrier thing onto the table.
Well, I could hear it.
And I got on my way to say booze instead of beer.
Yeah.
Anyways.
先輩の顔がちゃんと見られるか自信ないけど、でももう分かっちゃった。完全に先輩めぐる分かっちゃいましたよ。先輩が好き。好き、先輩が好き。ああ、もうどうしよう。なんかめぐるすごい好きだった。
Someone's gonna walk past and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this lass?"
I don't know what's causing the diabetes. Her or the Jaffa cakes right next to me.
Both.
Probably.
Also, for people who are interested, after uploading a part of... I say a part, it's not really a part, literally just a random video of Path of Radiance yesterday, I'm currently downloading Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, which will take 5 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours,
Bitcoin
5
level
hours,
of time change.
6 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours.
Long enough.
Jesus Christ, I just saw that someone sent me half a fucking novel. And then I look over at fucking YouTube, and the first thing I see is a video called Minecraft is not for kids, and it is a very bad thumbnail that I do not want to see. Why have I not unsubscribed from this person yet? Was I just too lazy? Because all his fucking thumbnails just... No. It's just... like blatant clickbait everywhere.
Oh dear.
The titles, the thumbnails, and I do not remember having too much fun with any of the videos. Why have I not unsubscribed yet? Well, I have now.
Yeah. Well, now you don't need to worry about it anymore. And with that, back to Meguru.
変なの叫んじゃうとか
After the noise I just left, let out of my fucking mouth, you
Yeah.
don't look as crazy anymore. Thank me later.
恥ずかしくてしょうがないのに顔笑っちゃってるとか明日早く来ないかなそうしたら仕切り直しだし先輩も嬉しいって言ってくれたしあーもう走っちゃうしこれって噂が本当になっちゃったみたいな感じいいですよ全然めぐるは大歓迎ですよ
The entire Meguru-Route is just diabetes.
I'll say.
サノバウィッチ
It's our derpy boxer again.
Oh, before I forget, I showed it to Eagle earlier, but I got a thing now!
It is a garden machete with a very obvious machete, a point which can be used as a form of secateurs, and a saw blade on the other side.
I mean, it also has like this weird like hook on the back, which I know what you're supposed to use it for, but to me it looks like bottle opener. It probably isn't, but you know,
You're going to try using it like that, aren't you?
probably.
Bad enough to try.
I bought it for like $10 at a fucking random ass. Like this is. I did not buy this at a specialty store. I went to a fucking supermarket. Like I went somewhere to hand over my old phone to repair so I could do the data transfer from my old phone to my new one. And for that I need the screen fixed so I can actively use that again. And after we were done with that, we decided, hey, there's a supermarket right next door. So me and my mother went in. We kept going. We found this almost survival knife thing. My mother already looked at me like, no, don't. So we kept walking, and eventually we happened upon another knife. However, this one bigger and like with almost looking like a mini machete. Again, my mother looked at me. No. So we kept
in your well-being.
So we kept going, and suddenly there's fucking like full on like switchblades. Again, no, and then we got to the fishing equipment, and then I saw that. And here's the thing: we actually do need this thing. We actually could need this thing very soon. So we bought it, and then we found a bunch of axes that didn't have their blades like secured. Like one of them had like a silicone sheath thing for the blade, so you don't accidentally cut yourself or something.
Yeah.
The other two didn't.
One of those. Oh.
There was also like a fucking like a hammer that was like this big. Like fucking baby hammer.
Yeah.
Anyways. No, please don't let go.
That is the noise he makes when he is locked in a room with his own fart.
What? Looking back on yesterday's events, my face is burning up all over again. Wow, thinking about it, things got pretty crazy yesterday, huh? I mean, Meguru hugged me. And when she was about to let go, I asked her not to. She may have been the one who started it. But still.
こんなのでよかったらいくらでもどうぞ。
It's true that I was embarrassing, but I remember how her emotions felt, how she felt. I get so happy that my chest hurts. It's almost too much to bear. Man, what a trip. I've already forgotten the heat of my face, and I'm now absently gazing up at the ceiling. I'm glad I have this ability. I wouldn't have been able to enjoy her emotions otherwise. I want to taste them more. And Meguru said I could enjoy them as much as I want. Wait, what did I just say? I come back to my senses, utterly bewildered at myself. Did I just say I was happy to have my ability? I have never thought that once in my life before. It's been nothing but a nuisance for my entire life, and I've always wished I didn't have it. But it's only because I had this ability that I could perceive Meguru's emotions.
Oi, 大丈夫か? 何朝から叫んでるんだ?
I'm going to beat you.
Best dad doing dad things.
Nothing! Forgot I ate that! Anyways, I need to get ready for school. And there I'll be able to see Meguru. And then... Oh no!
おい、だから何なんだ? 何? 反抗期? 今さら? 遅いぞお前.
I feel like he said you're a bit late. It's a bit late for that instead of you're a bit old for that.
Yeah.
But the problem is, while I can read emotions, I can't exactly read thoughts. So
失礼します。先輩?
adorable. Yeah, I'm here.
来ちゃいました。
These fucking brownies I had earlier were less sweet than this shit. And these are fucking Milka.
Yeah.
Like, how much sugar is in these? Am I just retarded? Can I not see the sugar? There's sugar. 9.6 grams per each of the brownie, and there were 6 in there. That doesn't sound like that much. Actually, that's weird. It says 38 grams of sugar per 100 gram, and the entire thing is 150 gram. Am I just being retarded right now?
I blame the sugar rush.
Oh well, I missed.
And I don't care too much because I've got Jaffa cakes.
I wanted to like headbutt the fucking like the fucking box of brownies as if it was like a can of drink. But I fucking missed. Like I missed my own head.
Well done.
Right. Oh, right. Don't you want to say hi to Archie and Sheba too? I think they would like that.
はい、そうですね。
Like Kaido and Waka are just standing nearby like, what the fuck?
ねね先輩、つむぎ先輩、チャロ。
Knowing Wakana, she's probably giving them the smug look.
チャロ。こんにちは。しましたよ、先輩。
Yep, you sure did. So... Oh crap, I'm acting so awkward right now. To put it bluntly, I'm hyper-fixated on Meguru. What's on her mind? What's she thinking about? I'm too worried about that stuff to start a proper conversation. And I also keep inadvertently glancing at you-know-what. Just yesterday, my face was buried there.
どうしよう。めぐる、ただでさえ無口になっちゃってたのに。先輩の顔見てるだけで、昨日のこと思い出しちゃってたのに。先輩。今、めぐるの胸、見てたよね。それって先輩も思い出してくれてるってことだよね。嬉しいけど。
It was at this point that Wakana cut in with the words, "Alright guys, go and get a room."
Someone really does need to say that to him.
もう、あんなに早く会いたかったのに、なんでうまく喋れないんだろう。 君らそんなことばっかりやってるね。
Trust you to come up with a cutting comment.
Fucking ear feels weird. Both of us jerk up as Kadia suddenly addresses us.
会話がないのにひたすら向かい合ってるとか、すごい不気味なんだけど。
つうかさ、お前ら例の噂の件はいいわけ？
Huh? Honestly, I'd completely forgotten about it until he mentioned it. For some reason, none of the jealous looks I'm getting today bother me.
だって別に喧嘩したわけじゃないんですもん。だから普通に仲良くしてますよってアピールした方がいいですよね。なので自分もこうしてきたんですよ。
Huh? That's what he's here?
そんな言い訳したら先輩もなんかで終わっちゃうし。
Oh, have I been worried over nothing?
せっかく先輩が意識してくれてたのに。
But isn't what happened yesterday on Meguru's mind at all?
けど先輩、どうして何も言ってくれないんだろう。昨日あんなすごいことがあったのに。
顔だけは二人してコロコロ百面相なんだけどな。
Their faces have become rabid deer shows.
うん、まあ見てる分には面白いけど、この二人は面白いわけ？これで。
How considerate of
The
everyone.
two of them are just watching like, what the fuck? In the end, we weren't able to hold a proper conversation at all. I just need to find a way to talk to her, especially since I want to know what she's been thinking since the incident yesterday. That's easier said than done. Listen, Meguru,
なんでしょう
how should I say about yesterday? Thanks.
いえ、自分はただ
I mean, I really appreciate how you came all the way to the club room to check on me during lunch break. I feel kind of bad that I took up so much of your lunch break.
昼休みですか
Yeah.
はいいえ、別に
It's already after school and I can't broach the topic. Unable to ask what I really want. I've just been testing the waters. Even I don't have a clue what I've been doing. To be honest, I'm afraid. Afraid of each and every one of her reactions. How does she think about what happened yesterday? And how does she feel about it? There's no way for me to know this, and I'm frankly terrified of the answer. At least based on the feelings I can perceive now, I can tell that she doesn't mind talking to me. That's the entirety of what I know about her state of mind. All sorts of negative emotions are entering my mind. Like maybe she regrets doing what she did yesterday. Or maybe she was wondering how to turn me down if I get carried away and ask her to do it again. Stuff like that.
Bad case of overthinking, by the look of it.
I mean, who doesn't have that?
Yeah, true.
Duh. It's not like that?
何がしか
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that!
は
Forget about that! No, what I'm really trying to say is... I'm not the kind of guy you think I am!
どういうこと
Huh?
なんでわかるんすか
No what?
違いました
Okay?
っていうかなんだろうねこの会話
Other members of the cast are here.
Toko's just next to her like this is some prime fucking entertainment. Just pulls out the popcorn.
Yes.
Ugh.
Just the thriller gif.
Crap! We've been having this dumbass conversation in front of everyone! Everyone else is just awkwardly smiling at us. I don't blame them. Whoops. I'd think we're idiots too if I were them. But this is all happening because I can't muster the courage to ask the question that actually matters. Well, now, seriously, I can't help other people. I can help other people just fine, but I never know what to do when it comes to myself.
ご一度これは昨日何かあったご様子ですなぽいですね昨日めぐるちゃんは星名くんを送っていってましたし何があったかとはこちらから聞けはしませんけどやっぱり大変なんですねこういうことって
Do I am acting as honestly pathetic? My actions here speak volumes about how I've been living my life until now. But, no matter how clueless I am about how to proceed, the bigger problem is how my urge to feel more of Meguru's emotions is growing by the day.
お前無防備すぎだぞ女なんだから恥じらいってものを持ってくれよなそれとも俺だからなのか
Oh no, she's pulling a Mako in Senna and Banker. Looking to the Otome games for education.
I mean, for Mako it was manga.
Yeah, true, but popular culture as opposed to sound, personable advice.
I'm going to make an even better reference there. She's pulling a Stella. Rakutai Kishi no Cavalry. As at one point after she and Iki start dating, where things stop progressing because neither of them knows how to start things because they're both scared that if they try to initiate something more intimate, the other will be creeped out.
Yeah.
So, in the depth of her despair and what the fuck am I supposed to do now, the roommate of the main character's little sister, who by the way is a trans man,
Right.
called Alice, happened to walk up to her and was like, "Oh, by the way, but if you have problems with that, why don't you try this?" And it's like a fucking Otoma game with one male character that has a route that looks one for one like Iki. So she just starts playing that. Like, because she's so starved of Iki for some reason.
Oh. Got your back.
I don't think Kishin no Cavalry is like a surprisingly good anime, though, in my opinion. And manga. Like, it looks like really generic bullshit, but it's honestly pretty okay, in my opinion. Especially the animation is fan. The animation and music is amazing. Fucking opening fucking rocks. Hold up. Actually, no, I'm not gonna, like, look it up, because I've gotten into trouble with copyright because of that. A video was claimed just because I played a part of that opening.
So much for less than 3 seconds.
Uh-huh.
王道とはいえたまりませんね、こういうの。先輩もこうして来てくれたらな。めぐるの方からだとうまく言えないし、今日もずっとどうしていいのかわからなくてひたすら待ちモードになっちゃってたし。でもこのままじゃ拉致が開かないよね。っていうか、なんで先輩何も言ってくれないわけ？胸に抱いちゃったの嬉しいって言ったくせに。めぐるのこと惚れさせたくせに。鈍感なの？バカなの？嬉しいっていうのはあくまでも後輩に対してのものなの？なんなのそれ？だったら仮にめぐるが思い切って告白しても変に思われるだけじゃないですか。
俺はずっと意識してたぞ。お前にずっと女を感じてた。
やっぱり頑張らなきゃ。そうだよね、ちいちゃん、めぐるも。だから先輩に女を意識してもらわなきゃだ。
Congratulations! You have succeeded!
Yeah. Give you the achievement and the "You Tried" sticker.
There's basically like a fucking the equivalent of Meguru like starting up like a very difficult like late game quest line. Then she gets to like the one of the last few steps of the quest and just sees like, whoops, I accidentally already did that. Like defeat like Algar, the destroyer of worlds. Oh, I thought that was like a mob like 2 levels ago.
Slightly differently painted mob.
Exactly.
I've been training this for years. Or the Terminator meme where the captions are early level players doing all the side quests early on. Level 1 bosses who cowering under the table.
Mm-hmm. I mean, all this reminds me of like how I am. Like, I remember there was one game where I would just like continuously find like a late game boss, beat it, and suddenly just like fucking amazing grind.
Oh, we've done everything. Now to win the piece.
Mm-hmm. Don't waste that water, Meguru! The next day, during a break between classes, Meguru pulled me out of my classroom. I followed behind her extremely nervously.
また自分の家に来ませんか？
Girl, your face is almost the same color as your hair. Calm down. What?
It's so red. Yeah.
Once we reach an isolated spot, Meguru extends an invitation out to me. How am I supposed to take this? Okay, so she's invited me over to her place. Something she has already done once before. But this time, things are different. To play Monan together?
いや、はい。先輩がやりたいならそれも。
Oh, well, we don't really have to if you don't want to. But then why else would you invite me? I'm obviously going to remember what happened the other day after school as soon as we're done. Whether I want to or not. Does she also want a repeat of that? No, no way. But...
とにかく、どうでしょうか。
Huh? Yeah, sure. I'll happily accept your invitation.
それじゃあ自分、ねね先輩に断っておきますね。
Ah! There she goes. Since I'm in the same class as Ayachi, it would have made more sense if she had left it to me, or if we went together. This makes it rather hard for me to return to the classroom right away. Man. I ruffled my hair and let out a sigh. I just sort of said yes on the spur of the moment. Today after school. Oh boy. Actually, I don't mind the idea. I'm dying to go, really. I'm thrilled that she invited me over, but still. Why can't I get my goddamn act together? Anyway, after school it is. I perceived that familiar taste from Meguru again just now. The delicious bittersweet taste that always makes me antsy. Would I be able to shape up some if I wasn't tasting it? Even if that were the case, I would never want to stop tasting it. I want to taste it more, not less. That's ultimately what this all comes down to. But despite recognizing that, I spent the rest of the school day in a state of anxiety. But time waits for no man, and the school day came to an end mercilessly fast.
More awkward.
After leaving school together with Meguru, we began walking towards her house.
遠回りする必要ないのに、なんかこっちの道来ちゃいましたね。
Right. I don't know why, but this route just became the way we always go somehow.
なんかですよね。
Right. We're still struggling to string together a sensible conversation. But we still march on.
それじゃあ、ちょっと待っててください。
We finally arrived at Meguru's house. She tells me to wait outside, just like last time. Is she gonna change again? I guess she's not comfortable if she's not dressed like that at home. My first thought was, does she really need to do that now, of all times? But the problem lies with me, not her. Oh god, I'm so nervous. Take some deep breaths, Shuji. Try to calm my breathing as I wait for Meguru. I wonder if she's going through the same thing I am. Also, why'd you invite me over today? My mind goes in circles as I wait.
よし。先輩来てくれた。だからやらねば。昨日乙女芸で予習したあれを今。このままじゃ拉致が開かないし、めぐるも他にどうしていいかわかんないし。あんまり待たせるのも悪いし、急がなきゃ。とりあえず履き替えないと。でもこれはいくらなんでもやりすぎじゃない？先輩に惹かれたら元も子もなくない？女の子の方から下着見せるなんてありえないし、はしたなすぎるし。どうしよう。ああ、もうなんで巡る寸前でへたれるわけ？普通に文科 でもそれじゃあ。
めぐる先輩をうちの前で待たせるなんてひどいわね。上がってもらったわよ。
Excuse me?
ちょっと待って、今行きますから。
I heard some serious Hazuki in that one.
Yeah.
Sorry about this. Your mom just,
いえ、エキッシュ。
she hasn't changed yet. Was it really okay for me to come in already? Then again, it's not like I had a choice in the matter after our mom found me.
もうお母さん、もたもたしてためぐるが悪いんだけど。どうしよう、本当にどうしよう。先輩もう上がってきちゃったし、何も手が打ててない。
So...
座ってください、適当に。
Okay, will do.
どうぞどうぞ。自分もよいしょっと。
It's been a while since the last time I was here.
そうですね、久々です。
The conversation is going nowhere!
何これ、学院にいる時より緊張する。二人きりだから、なんか自分の部屋じゃないみたい。
What's wrong? Are you okay?
だから平気っしゃ、お気になさらず。
Okay. Damn, I'm more preoccupied with Meguru now than ever before. But she's not saying anything either. I'm assuming that she had I'm assuming that she had something in mind when she invited me over. Is she waiting for the right moment? I don't want to rush her, so... If waiting is all I can do, then wait I will.
どうしよう。墓穴掘ったのかも。結局ただ普通に上がってもらっただけになっちゃったし。でも先輩と二人っきりにはなりたかったし、先輩も。
I've been focusing all my attention on reading Meguru's feelings. There it is again. That wonderful bittersweet taste.
はい、何すか？
Nothing.
そうですか。
I still have no idea what feeling could be leading to this taste, but...
I just have this feeling of Meguru's mum diving in at this point.
Just, I have drinks for you, Chim! Oh, maybe I shouldn't bring drinks, but instead a condom. It's so tasty. My mind goes wild whenever I taste it. With my heart racing. Huh?
Chuck the Durex in and run off.
Just like pulls it open, just chucks it in as if for throwing like fucking flashbang.
Well, the bang part will be accurate.
Zing. With my heart racing, I relished the taste, and then the same urge as always was up within me. One more of it. I want to know what feelings are behind it.
なんで先輩何も喋ってくれないんだろう。それなら自分から何か切り出せばいいっていうのはわかるんだけど。限界ですよ、限界。部屋に来てもらうまでで。これ以上は無理。自分からなんて無理。だっていきなり告白なんかしちゃったら変に思われるに決まってるし、怖いし。だから先輩から迫ってほしいんだけど、先輩がめぐるのことどう思ってるのかまだちゃんとわからないし、だから怖いし。かといって自分からまた抱き寄せるなんてもう無理。もう気づいちゃったもん。分かっちゃったんだもん、自分の気持ち。
Other tastes are now mixed in with the bittersweet one, and the heat has also gone up. The emotions she's feelings have changed, and Or maybe they've become a complex mix of several different emotions. What is she thinking about? What could be causing this mix of tastes? I've become obsessed with that question and desperately want to know the answer, but I'm too afraid to ask, simply continue experiencing her emotions in silence. I have no right calling Meguru timid anymore, I'm not any better. Actually, that's right, Meguru said we're kindred spirits from the start.
Yeah, you're both useless.
I know that all I have to do is man up and ask her, but I'm too scared to do that. I've been too scared this whole time. Why am I such a chicken? Is it because I've been tormented by my ability all this time? Because this is the first time I've ever actually wanted to taste the feelings of another? No, neither is the cause. Because it's the first time I've ever felt like this for a girl. Or in other words, I'm in love with someone for the first time in my life. I've fallen for Meguru. Oh shit! Now that I've realized that, my heart is beating even faster! And it's even more difficult to say anything.
考えすぎて頭がクルクルしてきた。
She just starts thinking, I wish I could read emotions the same way he could. And suddenly she looks up and she just sees him like entire face just like burning red.
Yeah.
I don't think you need the ability to guess what that is.
先輩はまだ何も言ってくれないし。だったらもうここはやっぱりアピールするしかない。そのために今日こうして来てもらったんだから。意識してもらって迫ってもらうために乙女芸でもよくある展開の。そう、お前無防備すぎっていうの。
Hello?
Welcome back, bud!
Bud, hello!
We are 40 minutes into the recording.
Better late than never, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, I more said that because it literally took like 1.5 hours to beat the finale of Path of Radiance.
Yeah. That's what we were doing.
Which, by the way,
beforehand,
Eagle, I found I think I figured something out. At the end, when they showed the time you needed for the stages,
Uh-huh.
that probably counted the time you spent at the base camp as well, because it showed like 3 hours for the final map.
Oh.
Which we did
Well,
not
one's not
spend
good.
3 hours on the final map.
Yeah.
So that probably spent the time where I left it on the base camp and went to go buy groceries as well.
Oh.
When AFK.
Yeah.
That's probably why that was another where it's just like, ah yes, done in 5 turns. An hour. Huh? By the way, you rejoined at a good moment, bud.
Really? What's happening?
This is happening.
Intense diabetes and a very, very conveniently placed arm.
Yes, very
Huh? The
convenient.
fuck have I done?
You
What
went
did you just do?
Oh my god, you can like... That's auto?
セーブ画面だよ。
That's save? Intriguing.
Yo! Interesting.
Perhaps the position Meguro was just sitting in was uncomfortable or something. Because as I look in her direction, Meguro shifts her legs about. One of her legs is now pulled in with her knee pointing upward. As my more exposed skin now, I can see her bare legs almost up to the crotch. Does she realize what's happening? That position is extremely dangerous.
思い切ってやってみたけど恥ずかしい。想定以上に恥ずかしいこれ。
I mean, she doesn't look too embarrassed there, at least.
Meanwhile, internally...
Ah, the jet is happening again.
You what?
The chat is happening again.
How about now?
What I'm trying to say is, Bud, your noise suppression!
Yeah. Yeah, his lack of noise suppression rather makes him sound as if he's on a runway at Heathrow, audience. So,
Oh,
bear with us.
見えてないよね。これ
There we
大丈
go.
夫だよ
So
ね。
much for
why does
internal.
my
見え
noise
ないくらい
suppression
できてるよね。
always turn off? Pain.
Panic.
Almost add panic. Phobos the Demos.
やってみたけど
Whoops.
見えて。あ
It's just
あ、
that
足下ろしたい。
face.
でも
Gulp.
わかっちゃう。恥ずかしくて顔背けちゃってるのに、先輩がめぐるの足を見てくれてるのわかる。
Is that a
Again.
fang, I see?
Panic. Yes, it is a fang. She has the fang here as well.
I never see it on the other one, but I always see it on the large one.
だったらこのまま行くしかない。先輩はむっつりだし、こうやってちょっとアピールすればグッと来てくれるはず。それでたまらなくなってめぐるのこと大好きになってくれて、めぐるのこと彼女にしたいって言ってくださいよ。めぐるは情けないですけど、こうやってアピールすることしか。
Meguru!
あー、なんか暑いな。うん。
What? Now she's losing her top! On the other side of her button-down blouses, her modest mounds are visible in the gap she opened up. I know it's hot, but if she opens her blouse this much, I could end up seeing her bra. Does she realize what she's doing? It's bad enough that I can see her panties, but... Mine goes blank the moment I look down again. I can see them! The panties! Her legs are more relaxed. The arm that was blocking visibility before her now is now at her chest. Holy shit, this is amazing. With her legs spread open like this, I can fully take in her voluptuous thighs. But wait, there's more! Her panties are completely visible, and I can see the full shape of crotch! Wait, is she actually showing me this on purpose? Yeah, which is why I mustn't look.
In the words of my younger brother, this man is unbelievably down bad.
Excuse me, what did you just say?
You're young.
In the words of my younger brother, this man is unbelievably down bad.
But I feel like he does not know what that means.
I don't know what it means.
He's a younger brother. He can say stupid things all he likes.
This is just something he would say in this scenario.
But despite knowing that, my eyes are glued to the point between her legs. Hold on. Oh, by the way, did anything happen of the person in your family hearing what you said last part?
No, I was lucky. My life was spared. I'm still living, ain't
But
I?
despite knowing that, my eyes are glued to the point between her legs.
Oh no.
I'm not going to start panting.
No.
Not for long.
No
Oh, that's
SMR,
great.
please.
For I know that I've begun to pant heavily. But who wouldn't? I can see Meguru's crazy crotch!
すごい顔してくれてる。すごい見てくれてる気がする。
That's
think-
not something to be proud of.
I mean, it's her goal right now, so she succeeded.
True.
I still like the I think at the end.
Yeah.
恥ずかしくて死にそうだけど、嬉しい。思い切ってやってみてよかった。
No, I'm not actually gonna crush the can against my forehead.
You're confused about that, bud. He has a couple of cans of cider that he randomly discovered, and yeah,
I actually
that was one of
woke
the things
up
he was gonna do with them.
this morning because my cat wouldn't stop meowing for some fucking reason, and just went down and I just see like a bag with 2 cider cans in it, as if it fucking showed up out of nowhere. So who am I to say no? Because I'm the only person in this entire household that drinks cider. Something funny that actually happened is that our cat was like really like acting weird this morning. And we found out why later that day when my mother decided to let him outside on the leash. Because he immediately proceeded to run over towards the yard, the grass, and started just licking the wet grass. Turns out he was fucking thirsty as all hell. Because he's been like only eating, because we have like the proper wet food. I don't know what to fucking call it. Like that has like this weird soup with it.
Yeah.
But he doesn't eat that anymore for some reason. And recently we discovered that he like just keeps climbing into this like spare bag of like food we still have left from back when he had diabetes. Like we literally just discovered him half body just stuck in this fucking bag, just eating away at it. But we didn't think we didn't probably think that would probably cause him to need to drink more water, since he's only eating like dry food now. So he was probably like just thirsty as all hell all morning, and me and my brother were just thinking he fucking saw the female cat outside again, and now he's acting up, isn't he? No.
Instead, he had the need for 3 a.m. water.
Yeah.
Actually, I could have probably like figured that out if I just remembered that literally the night before, like 3 a.m. when I went to the toilet, he proceeded to follow me into the toilet and stare at the shower really intently.
Maybe he wants a shower.
And like he was staring into like the fucking, I don't know what to call it, like where the water goes in the shower.
Well, in the bathtub.
No, in the shower.
Oh right, you've done an integrated shower bathtub thing.
Yeah.
Ah right.
We have a shower and we have a bathtub. I know the word in German right now, Abfluss.
We really have a word for it. Oh well. Anyway, away from
basically,
cats,
he was basically looking at that at that fucking water hole. I don't know. Drainage. Like he was basically looking at that shower drain really intently. Anyways.
Oh, that poor cat.
ここで決めるんだ。さらにアピール。あ、でもそれで俺が男っての忘れてないかとか、へっちゃりの乙女芸みたいな展開になっちゃったらどうしよう。
Blows the whistle. Rape.
Get the whistle.
I mean, I feel like she wouldn't blow the whistle there. I mean, she would blow a whistle, but not the rape whistle, more like his whistle, if you know what I mean.
A second.
Yeah, go ahead and get the rubber duck.
Yeah, I already did.
The chicken.
My fucking ear is itchy and feels weird, and I hate it.
It's the rubber chicken of disapproval. It's getting into your ear already after coming up with some really over-the-top one-liners.
けどもう引っ込みもつかないし続けるしかない先輩にグッと来てほしいもん
No jokes about critical blow, please.
なーに見てるんですか。もう、エッチ。こんなにめぐるの胸元が気になるんだ。ってことは、ひょっとして先輩、めぐるのこと好きだったり？
Well, actually, instead of your chest, I mean, your chest did draw my attention some, but that's not the only thing I've been looking at. For a brief moment, Meguru and I look at each other with confused looks on our faces. Unable to take it any longer, I avert my eyes. And as I do so, I end up getting another glimpse at Meguru's crotch. She follows my eyes all the way down to her most precious spot. Meguru, dumb! Sorry, but I can see your panties.
Swirly eyes.
I need to go fucking wash me ear real quick. Be right back.
Oh.
Back.
What a way! What a place to come back to.
My ear doesn't itch anymore, but it feels strangely hot. Despite me using cold water.
Maybe if you use hot water, it'll make your ear cold.
I'm sorry! I'm really sorry! Oh no. Let's see, how far is it? 5 hours left. 6 hours, 5 hours left, 6 hours
He's
left.
downloading
5 hours
another
left,
one of
4
the
hours
Fire
left,
Emblem.
5 hours left, 4 hours left.
It keeps changing.
He's got Zimbabwe.
昼飯行かねえの？
頭なんか抱えちゃって。噂の件？でもあれならだいぶ収まってきたじゃん。
や？
I'm such a freaking idiot! And then it's the next day, and I still can't stop beating myself up over my own scream up. I'm depressed as hell and racked with anxiety. But worst of all, I have no idea how I'm supposed to face Meguru. Normally, I would reach out to her and apologize, but I can't even bring myself to text her. It was just an accident. It wasn't on purpose, but there's no way she'd accept the excuses. She was seriously pissed at me. Oh, am I so goddamn stupid? If I hadn't been staring so much, maybe I'd be able to talk my way out of this, and yet...
よくわかんないけど。
悩んでるらしいっすね。なんか青少年的な感じに。おい、めぐるちゃんとなんかあったのか？
お、ビクビクっとした図星？
つうか、ここ最近の習字だったら他にないだろうしな。
なんかしちゃったんなら、とにかくすぐに謝りに行きゃいいのに。
Yeah, of course, but I feel like Meguru will lose her cool the moment she sees me. What the heck was that anyways? I thought it was obvious that she was showing me that on purpose. But then why the hell did she yell at me after? I don't get it. I have no idea what to do or what Meguru was thinking.
重症だね、こりゃ。
よし、修二、飯行くぞ。
But
いいから、飯食いながら俺たちにぶちまけてみろって。それだけで多少はなんか見えてくると思うぜ。
カイド。
あ、私も参加は無条件で決定なんだね。
そりゃそうだって。修二も女の子側からの意見欲しいだろうし。 とにかくこういう時は友達に相談するのが一番だぜ。な、修二。行くぞ行くぞ。
なんだかんだで友情に熱いよね、カイドウって。わざわざ世話焼いてさ。
めぐるちゃんと何があったのか興味もあるじゃん。
いや、それ言っちゃうと色々台無しだから。
It's cool, I know your hearts are in the right place. Thanks, guys, would you lend me your ears?
はいよ。
じゃあ行きますか。
Thank God I have friends so willing to help. Honestly, I've been thinking myself in circles this whole time. I wonder what Meguru's doing right now. Are her thoughts and going in circles just like mine? Or is she bristling with rage towards me? Ah!
だから思い出しもだえばやめろって。
学食まで我慢しな、我慢。
At the end of the day, I guess I'm just afraid. I was petrified!
Oh no.
Oh, I wish I knew the lyrics to that song. I always forget them.
We're not allowed to sing them. You know what the copyright demons do.
And there we go. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. And that's the only reason why I know this song so much is because of the memes.
Trick.
And like here's the thing, I say meme, but it's like from back when I was a child, when the term meme wasn't even a thing yet, I think. Because of this video. I freaking adored this video as a kid. Just gonna mute game real quick. Because I just gotta watch this real quick. Yeah, this was made in 1999. Basically, the way you find the video that I just sent these two, just search up "I Will Survive" Alien song. I will survive. That was like my first exposure to that song, and I've loved it ever since.
One doing the rounds.
Maybe I should actually like unmute you guys. I couldn't.
Wow.
Just for context, I can't unmute only the browser, so I had to unmute everything except for my mic.
Wow, I can't believe you muted us.
Yeah. One day we'll mute him in real life.
Oh, you wanna fucking go do this? I am a machete! Right, Bud hasn't actually seen it yet, has he?
Oh, this.
Machete. Ooh.
I have a machete now.
I would like to see.
Hold on, let me just turn off webcam here and turn on webcam here.
Ooh. Yeah, that's nice, but can it beat a gun?
10 euros! And... have fun trying to get a gun into Germany.
Yes.
No, I know a way. Declare war.
The diplomatic bag.
I mean, then I'll also have access to guns.
Bag.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, how much do you need for a gun? I bought this for like $10.
Yeah. Alright,
The
and
entire thing.
it's useless.
Did
It's
you get
useless, bro.
age? Did you get age verified on it?
No.
Oh boy.
Look, fucking look at me. I'm a job like a. I was. Here's the thing. I went there in this shirt. No, not this shirt. Different button-up shirt. Like,
Yeah.
white with like
A little bit
palm
more
trees.
mature, yes.
No, even less mature. Like white with white with black palm trees. I look like I came straight out of the fucking Bahamas.
Yeah.
It won't be the gun, though.
I mean, again, have fun trying to get a gun into Germany, and I don't accept
Oh, I
war.
will.
And I don't accept war as an excuse because then I also have access to guns.
I've watched videos on Splinter Cell Tom Clancy. I have my ways.
Or the diplomatic bag. Yeah, just get a Queen's messenger to take it. It'll be fine.
Anyways,
They won't check it unless they sully the Queen.
Oh, come
I want
on.
to experience more of Meguru's feelings, and I want to know what she's thinking. But I'm terrified to take a step forward. I'm trying to read her emotions as best as I can, but I don't trust my own power. The pessimism I've cultivated through my life is taking its toll. However, there are two things that are crystal clear to me. One is that, in spite of everything, I'm in love with Meguru. How does she feel about me? And the other is that I will absolutely have to take that step forward if I want an answer to the question I've been too terrified to ask. Meguru, I wonder what she's doing right now. Probably talking
Hopefully
without
breathing.
Yep.
そうですか。そんなに星名くんのことが好きなんですね。はい。なんか
Insert
ずっとも
Seinfeld
のす
theme.
ごく好きになっちゃってまして。
That just reminds me of another video. Hold on. Whoops, I accidentally had caps lock on.
So you were shouting at the Google search.
Not Google search.
Whatever. You were shouting at it.
Because apparently there's like fucking a Bomberman anime.
Right. Okay.
And one part in the Bomberman anime is just like, it sounds like fucking Seinfeld theme starts playing. Hold on. This one. You literally just need to watch to listen to like the first few seconds.
Alright, well, let's listen.
Someone's comment was just, I don't own the music? It's okay, neither did they. Ah, yes, Bomberman's arch nemesis, Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
What's the deal with Bomberman?
Bomberman going to all of the Olympic races.
Oh, and then the YouTube immediately proceeds to fucking recommend to me, I put Holding Out for a Hero from Shrek 2 over the hero reveal trailer, Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Very subtle, Google.
Yeah.
Honestly, we would never be able to tell that you're listening to us.
I need a hero!
I'm glad the copyright monsters can't hear that because if it was just all the dissonance on planet Earth.
気づくとっていうのがミソだね。自覚するまで時間かかっちゃったんだね。周りからしたら正直バレバレだったですもんね。え、嘘！だからやっと今ちゃんと聞くことができて安心しました。前にも言った通り応援します。力にならせてもらえませんか？ がとうございます。前に自分、ネネ先輩にだけは相談できないなんて言っちゃったのに。いいんですよ。分かってますから。乙女心だよね。っていうか、最初から察しがついてた戸隠先輩はともかく、私と綾地さんも気づくまでちょっとかかっちゃったしね。
She's just too big brain.
それはまあ、
Something else might be large
恋愛に
too.
はさほど詳しくないものですから。ですが、もう大丈夫です、稲葉さん。どんとこいです。ネネ先輩。稲葉さん、そんなに強くしがみついたら苦しいです。
Please brutality, please brutality.
どうしていいか全然わかんなくて。
I didn't know Meguru was in the police.
She's American.
But Sakura Damon.
At this point,
I still
I'm gonna get
remember,
this channel
man.
taken down.
I still
I'm gonna
remember.
get this channel taken down. I'm calling it.
As if anything you said was worse than anything I've ever said.
Maybe.
I've made very distasteful jokes.
Probably.
And talked about a manga once that involved rape. That was
Why?
really weird. It's like a whole ass episode of Tales of Berseria where I just talk about 2 manga I've been reading. One about, you know how the whole weird hentai trope is just, yes, orcs raping elves.
Pain.
The manga is about an orc that has sworn off doing raiding and stuff like that and just wants to live a normal life. However, he encounters an elf who is hardcore horny for orcs. And the entire manga is basically him just not wanting anything to do with the elf, while the elf's constantly trying to oh no, I've tripped. Guess you've got to rape me. And the other is Parallel Paradise, the actual manga that's about the fucking Parallel Paradise is so fucking bad. The enemy of humanity in that world is humanity, all males in this parallel universe have died because of a plague, and the quote-unquote monsters are weird clay golems that attack by grabbing girls, raping them, and jizzing poison into them. I do not shit you. I've dropped this manga so fucking fast it broke the fucking sound barrier.
Agony.
I should have seen it coming that this was nothing that should be in any way read by any person by the fact that the moment the main character got transported into that world and tried to help a girl up, that she immediately had a Niagara Fall form in her panties. This is not an over-exaggeration, by the way.
Suffering. Even.
Yes. I saw that, was extremely put off, but decided, you know what? A friend of mine told me to read this. I'm gonna give it a fucking chance.
And now
then it came to the poison jizzers, and I fucking threw it to the corner. And later on, I found out that my friend was still reading it. And at one point, apparently later down the line, there's fucking werewolves.
And now I'm going to burn down their studio. Nothing personal.
I'll join you there!
Yeah, there's an idea. Fan art, please, of me and Beast burning down the studio to the tune of Crab Rave.
You want to know who the fucking author of that manga is?
No.
The author is the same person who wrote Elfen Lied.
Oh, for pity's sake.
Anyways.
稲葉さん、涙ぐんじゃって、そんなに不安だったんだね。
Oh, you're so caring. Too bad your route sucks.
Exactly.
You're gonna let it go, are you?
もちろん私もね。ここは一つ整理するために順番に話してもらえるかな。はい。つむぎ先輩も戸隠先輩もありがとうございます。とりあえず星名くんに想定外に下着まで見せてしまったんですよね。そうなんですよ。自分アピールしたかっただけなのに、まるで自分から足開いてパンツ見せたみたいにですよ。ありえないですよ。恥ずかしすぎますって。星名くん的にはむしろそれもそそったんじゃないのかな。
I wonder why.
男の子ってパンツ好きだもんね。
Those clothes would look absolutely divine. Those look... Hang on, let me start that joke again. Those clothes look lovely on you. They'll look even better in a crumpled heap the following morning. Don't use that as a chat-up line, audience.
No. Not if you enjoy your life.
Yeah. There will be violent beatings otherwise.
I mean, I know that if I'm ever like out drinking with friends, I will immediately dare the drunkest person there to use that line on somebody.
I'll send you a list of really bad ones later.
でもそれって同時に自分からパンツを見せてくる女の子だと思われたってことじゃないですか。それは確かに避けたいね。軽い子だと思われたくないもん。
I read that as Louse Girl, and I was so confused.
そもそもなんですけど、
Ooh.
どうしてそんな
I accidentally fucking put my drink on the fucking spacebar!
Smooth.
シーンが戻りますよ。事故だって言えば
I'll
済
skip.
む話なんじゃないの？見てくださいって言わんばかりにアピールしたのは確かですもん。胸元もちょっと開けたりとか。そもそもなんで
Yeah,
す
she
け
was
ど、
putting the moves on him.
どうしてそんなギリギリなアピールを？
She read a book on seduction before that interaction began.
It was actually an Otome game.
それ
Not
は
my game. Yeah. Oh.
She's the bard to Hoshina's dragon.
からして欲しくて。
But she did not roll a nat 20.
More like a nat 1.
Yeah, sounds about right. When did you roll Constitution?
She rolled a nat 1. However, the DM knew that even a nat 20 wouldn't have gotten her that far. So he decided, you know what? In a nat 1, it goes so wrong, it goes right.
When did you roll Constitution save?
I would have done the Wargamer's trick of
Better hope you have a
being
lot of health.
a slightly malicious DM, and if the dice rolled off the table, declaring it naught, and they completely fail. How can you expect it to hit the target if your dice can't even hit the table?
No, he's got a point.
I really want to get more into D&D.
Yeah,
I
we
just wanna stop playing.
used to have a fun group. We don't play D&D no more though.
Yeah, I don't know why, I just don't feel like DMing. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah, D&D was great.
D&D was great.
We just had fucking Arthur. What's his name? Arthur? Arthur in that session. Yeah, man, shows up to the guild with proof of his kill as a severed head.
That was
Absolute-
Chanther.
That was Chadther. Absolute Sigma male mentality right there.
It's
You just-
trophy rack.
I mean, the entire first, combat in the first D&D session we had was still the funniest to me. Fucking, a bunch of bandits try to mess with, an half-orc. Half-orc liquefies one. Then my character just comes in out of nowhere, just fucking, murders a fuck. one of the crossbowmen with one fucking punch. And then you just decide to come in, okay, time to intimidate everyone. You fucking manage it, then my character just stands there. Was that supposed to do anything? Because my character was actually the only one that completely resisted the intimidation.
Oh.
And later on we found out that the entire time he was naked. Because I didn't start with items, with starting items, I started with starting gold instead, since I'm a monk. I don't use weapons, so I don't need weapons.
So you didn't even bother to buy a habit, you just turned up butt naked on the journey.
I think he got plus intimidation to roll that.
Yeah, because later on, he actually, in like the sewer system, killed a goblin. And he did like a 1-2 punch combo. The first punch actually killed it with like too much damage, and the second one was a nat 1. So Soul, the DM at the time, said that after the first punch, I just slip on the fucking body, just fall into the puddle of blood. So he was now covered in blood, and that's when I found out that he was naked. And Soul decided, you know what? A completely naked, ripped wood elf covered in blood is pretty intimidating. You get +1 to intimidation. And -1 to persuasion.
Yeah, sounds about right.
No, I'd want to plus a persuasion. You mean you're not going to argue with that, are you?
Yeah, not Arthur, Chadther. He had the epitome of.
And then later on in that
guild, put severed head on table, refuse to elaborate, leave.
Mm-hmm. And then Yashana came in.
Yeah, and you tried to like seduce.
The pain. No, in the guild, she didn't try to seduce anyone. She was hanging out and chatting with her. Yeah. With her best girl, Tefania, the either gay or trans guild leader, who is like a buff, who was like a buff bald dude, and Soul made that character solely to. Because Yashana was an entire choke character. The entire thing with her character was horny bard. Horny bard who in fact accidentally became a warlock because she tried to clap succubus cheeks. And basically Soul, in an attempt to make me cut that out, made Tefania, or Titania, or whatever the fucking name, Tiffany, I don't fucking remember the name.
Tinkerbell for all we know.
But then he had to voice the character.
Then he regretted his mistake.
Yes. Especially since I was just rolling with it. Fuck, I fucking adored Tefania. She and Yashana got along so fucking well.
Yes, queen.
Exactly. Yashana was still like... Yashana started off as a joke character, but near the end, she actually became a proper fleshed out character, and I don't know how.
It was great.
Especially that one time with with the fucking artificer. Wasn't it Alpha out on lookout then? Where Alpha was just on lookout and just sees Yashana and an almost passed out fucking artificer just like coming back to camp. Yashana just looking like completely refreshed while he's just basically like about to die from dehydration. Ishana was such a fun character.
She was.
Mm-hmm. Especially since she like became one of the more fleshed out and original characters in the campaign. I feel like, especially since, if I remember correctly, a lot of the people like half of the party had like dramatic background, but Yashana was literally just, she was born to an elven woman at a brothel, and was raised by the whores there, so she was always pretty open to the topic of sex. And oftentimes she would look out for the other kids while their mothers were working. And one day, she saw a bard come into town, and basically, hearing that bard sing and tell stories of these adventures made her basically inspired her to want to go out on her own. So she decided, once she was old enough, to start working at that brothel as well, and earn herself some money in preparation for going out on the journey. And 1 year after she started going out on that journey, she met a young mage who attempted to do a demon summoning. And her, being intrigued, decided to be there for that demon summoning. However, the young mage messed up slightly, since he did not have enough magic. So instead of his magic, the ritual started siphoning his life force. He died in order to finish the ritual, definitely not wanting to die there, but it's kind of too late, and summoned the Queen of Succubi, Lilith, who then took one look at Yashana, realized her personality, and decided that she should to put her in to offer her a contract. And that's how Yashana basically became like a succubus light. Hell, one plan, if we were to ever finish the D&D session that I DM'd, and got to a point where we beat the final boss and wanted to keep going, I was planning to actually like have like some of the characters from that campaign show up like as little cameos, like Yashana, having spent her entire life and so at one point finally died, was actually brought back to life by the Queen of Succubi as a fellow succubus. So she just lives in that town and is basically just living a life. While on the other side of town, it's just fucking Chather, just basically guarding the entire gate by himself or something. By the way, Bud, you're muted.
Also, that reminiscence went on somewhat back to the game, maybe?
Yeah, better. It's better.
でも先輩ったらさっぱり迫ってきてくれないんですもん。
Sorry, I was
自分の胸に顔を
talking to my
詰めて
younger
おっ
brother.
とりしてくれてたくせに。
He needed
い
something.
つの間にそんな出来事が。いえ、その。
Well, he needs to get hit with a baseball bat, but I can't do that right now.
Who needs to be hit with a baseball bat?
His younger
My
brother.
younger brother.
I can hit him with a machete.
うわーってなっちゃって。
That'll work.
But yeah, my plan was actually just like putting some of the characters that I remember from that campaign into the campaign that we were running. Like, in one part of town, basically like Yashana just runs a brothel where she basically only allows women who actually want to work there instead of have to work there to actually work there, and actively acts out against men who try to mistreat the prostitutes there, while Arthur is just at the nearby gate, just basically defending it on his own or something.
Doom-guying happily at that gate.
Like maybe even like make him like captain of the Holy Guard of the church or something at that city.
Yeah, Chather even managed to get the fancy of the lady at the guild. I forget her name. Her name was Felix. That's right.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, though, Soul literally only did that to spite Yashana.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Soul
she
basically
was
decided, like, okay, I'm going to try to spite Yashana as much as possible, so he made, like, the cute, guild. Yeah, the cute guild secretary, have a crush on Chatter. Like, actually, at first, he decided to make it a trap, but then he took that back because that wasn't gonna stop Yashana. So that was fucking chaos. That was great.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
like,
great.
what other characters were in that campaign?
Well, you have Yu's character, but no, Yu's didn't have a character. That wasn't Yu's. That was John's brother.
Haruto, yeah, the
He was-
artificer.
Yeah, and the idiot. Oh god.
The idiot who decided to fucking start calling Yashana mommy.
Interesting.
Like,
And
Yashana
then
was
you
just straight
had,
up no. Like even there, Yashana was just like, stop. Don't. Cease.
You had oh god, I forget his name. He was a great guy. What was his name? DMs with him. I could go check.
Hold on. Well, I must do
You know who
is check the D&D player roles. Members. You mean Zach?
Yeah, that was a great guy.
The unpronounceable?
Yeah.
Was a ranger,
Yeah, what
wasn't
a
it?
great guy.
Then Alpha had like a tortured arcane rogue who constantly tried to like sprint up to people and flashbang in the face with prestidigitation. I don't even remember Tony's character in that campaign. It was just that unremarkable.
I'm trying to remember it myself. I can't. Good God.
I also don't remember Storms. It's just that
I don't think he was there for
it's
many.
just that the most memorable characters in the entire campaign were just Chather and Yashana.
Chather always stay winning.
Especially since, like, because of the pact that Yashana made, Soul actually gave her allowed me to give her a homebrew ability, which is basically like a nerfed version of the Succubus's Draining Kiss, which he actually, in a way, buffed since it, like, takes off max HP. However, in exchange, it needs to either be used on an unaware opponent that you aren't in combat with, or by or on a charmed opponent. Can't be used otherwise. But I enjoyed Yashana. Yashana was a fun character.
Absolutely.
Especially how much she frustrated Saul. And then you also gave me shit for, like, killing the zombie. Like, there was no need, there was no way for me to know that the fucking zombie dog wasn't dangerous. And then Soul threw a second one at our fucking head. People really liked her.
She was great.
The entire party decided to call her Coronet.
Oh, Corone was awesome.
Anyway,
though the character I play on the current campaign I've got going, I actually also rather like Rodan, the Warforged Forged Domain Cleric. Like a Warforged that was found after an earthquake because a cave was unearthed by a hill dwarven smith and his wood elven wife, and they basically, after managing to at least repair him, because it was like they found like a group of Warforged, but they couldn't only repair him because he was the one with the lightest damage. Basically took him in as their son. He spent most of his days either learning blacksmithing from his father, just light combat training, or watching over his two younger siblings while his father and mother were busy. But because his father was smithing while his mother usually sang to him her ballads, like her elven ballads while he was smithing. I haven't actually ever created like a character where it's like, oh, tragic backstory. It's always just like they actually had a very nice upbringing, and it just like got gripped by the fucking adventure spirit. Yashana went out there because she wanted to like live the life of a bard, trying to find adventure and spread stories and, you know, sleep around. And Rodan is actually the reason for Rodan to start traveling was that, first off, he wished to broaden his horizons because he thinks that the best way to pay back his father for basically raising him despite him having no obligation whatsoever to either repair or raise him. Like, he decided the best way to thank him for that would be to surpass him as a smith, and the other reason being that he wishes to find a way to repair his brethren. And that's basically the reason why he travels. This has really gone off track. I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went off track so much I didn't even know what to say, so I just kind of sat there.
Yeah. I've also finished both of my cans of cider.
Yeah.
Have you thought about drinking slower?
The
Would
cider
make
is
them
too
last
tasty.
longer. Cider is tasty, it sounds like, yeah. The other day, we got some nice sweet tea. It was great.
I had a wonderful bacon butty at lunch.
Ooh.
Local bacon and home-baked bread.
Mm-hmm.
That does sound nice.
Yeah.
でもそれで納得。だからなんだね。ここのところ、二人が仲直りしたみたいなのに。
Here we are, thinking with our stomachs and... Meanwhile, there's heart to bloody heart going on.
Stomach
to stomach, heart to heart.
Fastest way to a man's heart.
I wish we were lip to lip.
Yeah, want to hit it on me, ladies? You know, just bring me a good bacon butty.
ヒロインの無防備さに攻略キャラが焦ってくれて、それをきっかけに異性を意識っていう展開。そんななんだ、乙女ゲーって。っていうか、そういうのよくやるんだね、稲葉さん。なんか納得はいくけど。まあ、それでですね。しかもヒロインはたまたま勝負下着つけてたりしてるんです。アピールするつもりじゃなかったのに、攻略キャラが俺のためにって思ってくれちゃうんですよ、イケメンボイスで。つけてたんですか、勝負下着。
They're all perturbed.
普通ので、履き替えようとは思ってたんですけど、寸前でさすがにパンツ見せちゃうのはってためらっちゃったんですよね。
And your mum dropped you in it, not your bum.
履き替えておけばよかったね。見せる気はなかったんです。結局見せちゃいましたけど。
I didn't mean to do what I did, even though I did it on purpose.
I didn't mean to commit a war crime.
But I did anyway.
I didn't mean to purposefully vehicular manslaughter those children, officer.
2
They
hours
got in the way.
left.
What?
2 hours left.
Of
3
what?
hours left. 2 hours. 3 hours. 3
Okay.
hours left. 2 hours left.
It just can't decide. It can't decide. You gotta leave it alone.
Two, it's 3 hours left.
It's changing like Bitcoin.
はい。
Doesn't it feel slightly dizzy?
それで、今はどうしたいと思ってるんですか？どうしたいって。
Like, just so you know, these 2 cans of cider are basically the same as basically this entire fucking 6-pack of beer.
Oh no.
And I usually only drink like 3 a day. So this is basically double the dose I usually drink.
That was intelligent. Shall we?
Shall we?
Fingers crossed nothing untoward has happened to our host.
Huh?
Hmm.
Huh?
Nah, just concerned for your well-being.
Joke's on you. I literally just smashed my head against the table for comedic effect. My forehead hurts now.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Want me to go over there and kiss it?
星名くんから告白してほしいか。
Why not?
Because
それ
that's
はも
gay.
ちろんで
Damn.
す。だって自分、男の人のこと
There's nothing gay about taking care of the
初
boys.
めてなんですもん。
You want me to ship you two next?
My fucking forehead
you
is
can't
enough to
do it.
crush fucking... It's enough to crush stone, don't worry about it.
聞いてるだけでキュンキュンきちゃうね、シーバさん。はい、はい。めぐるちゃん、本当に可愛い。
Look at this. Ongoing with heart to heart, and here's us being a mature
Fangirling.
idiots.
本当ですか？先輩もそう思っ
It
てくれ
wouldn't
ますか
be
ね？
a co-host session if we weren't idiots. Let's be honest here.
I mean, if you didn't think that you were fucking adorable, I'd have to unpack this thing.
Yeah, true. Although, do you notice the irony about having to open something sharp, but you don't have something sharp to open it with?
I mean, I do have something sharp down here. I do have something sharp down here, don't worry. I have multiple scissors and one pokey thing that I just need to make many holes with. Bod, your nose suppression!
You're in the
I have way too much fun with this.
Quit yelling at me. It's not my fault. My
unfortunate.
Discord sucks.
Yeah. It could be
It
worse.
keeps doing
could
it
be like that.
automatically.
It could be like that time we played Cards Against Humanity with another friend of mine and Alpha and Co. And I thought Kego was in a wind tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
今のを見せられたら一発だとは思うけど、それは無理なんだよね。だってそれは昨日あんなことしちゃって先輩引いてるかもしれないし、違うんですって弁解したいけど、どう切り出していいかわかんないですし、先輩も今日会いに来てもくれないし、メールもくれないから、やっぱり怖くて。でも戸隠先輩、星名くんだって。だからそれは私たちが言っちゃダメだよ。これは二人の恋なんだよ。
I like to imagine that Tsugumi is trying to like tell tell Meguru, and suddenly Soka just comes in from behind, just like fucking like grabs her and just starts dragging her away.
Yeah. Tries to like Hitman.
ごめんなさい。
Mhm.
そうですよね。めぐる、どうすれば。
I
そうですね。
found something cursed.
こういうのはどうでしょう。
Why am I scared to look at Twitter now? Not Twitter.
You-
Discord. Oh, it's Soho.
Exterior like fish eggs, interior like suicide wrist rags. I could exercise you. This could be your phys ed. Cheat on your man, homie. I tried to sneak through the door, man. Can't make it. The shit's stuck.
Can't make it. The shit's stuck.
Door stuck. Door stuck.
Door stuck.
Please.
Door stuck.
I beg you. Fred.
Oh, it's so
You're
horrible.
a genuine dick sucker. Yeah, I'm just going to prank.
I think I've read that one before.
Interesting.
Hello?
And goodbye to anyone standing in John Cena's way!
Back to the game.
ここは一つ私たちに協力してもらえませんか
I like how whenever I send something in the Discord, the people don't know what it is. They just have to go off your reactions.
Yep.
Maybe it's best they don't know what we send.
The whole door stuck thing is like a bunch of pages from a doujin. Anyways. Yeah, thanks.
放課後が勝負ってところ
That's the plan. Take a seat at my desk upon getting back from the school cafeteria. Don't think it has been resolved yet, but I feel a little better about talking to after talking to Kaido and Karia. I didn't tell them everything, but it helped. First things first, I'll apologize to Meguru face to face after school today. And then after that, no wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take things one step at a time. Okay.
星名くん
Yes, what's up, Aichi? Aichi enters the classroom not long after I do. Wait a minute, she usually eats here. Where'd you go today?
手伝ってほしいことがあるんです放課後七尾のところまで付き合ってもらえませんか
Seeing how she specified Nano's place, this must mean it's that kind of matter. Meguru's still weighing on my mind, but I guess that we'll have to wait. And so after school, Archie and I head for the Schwarzekatze together.
シーバさんにも先に行ってもらっていますそういう要件なんです今日手伝ってほしいのは
That's so. Why so suddenly? Someone come to the club.
ええ星名くんがいない時に一人
Huh. I wonder I didn't know I've been missing too many days lately. The whole fragment retrieval thing has sort of slipped my mind. That's why I joined the OC in the first place. I'll try and make up for that today. Come to think of it, this whole ordeal with Meguru was originally about retrieving fragments too. Thinking back on it, I was probably attracted to Meguru from the moment she opened up to me. Okay, that's enough Meguru for the moment. She'll hopefully still be at the club room by the time we finish this. Give me time to do
Just
what I need
Meguru.
to do. So right now I need to focus.
あっちから行きましょうか
We're taking the detour? Wait, this is that road. Man, I'm thinking of Meguru again.
シュバルツカッツェに行く前に一つ星名くんに聞いておきたいことがあるんです
Huh? What is it?
星名くんも今何か悩み事がありますよね
Yeah, there is. I yield to her stare and admit the truth. Honestly, I can't stop thinking about it not even now.
聞かせてもらえますか
Okay, the truth is, as embarrassing as it is to admit, it's about Meguru. I like her. I really like her.
はい
I don't think she hates me or anything, but my power can only read feelings, not thoughts. So, I know this is pathetic, but I'm afraid of taking that step forward, you know? Especially since I've made her really mad again yesterday. But still, I can't stop craving more of her feelings, so now I just feel stuck, unable to move forward or back.
そうですか
Why is she giving him bedroom eyes? Stop.
Really? I was more thinking it was another one of her oh really looks.
Nah, that's like too soft of a stare for it to be oh really.
True enough.
She listens to my worries and worries with a gentle smile on her face. Now that I'm done, she starts fuck is that?
You alright?
She starts walking forward again with the with the smile still on her face. That was just something flying, and I
聞いておいてごめんなさい。
got very defensive.
それは自分でどうにかしてもらうしかないですけど。
Yeah, I know.
でも、星名君はおかけの一員ですよね。
But
Ah! I tried to like mute myself before I sneezed.
yeah, it got cut out.
Good.
かけらの回収はきっちり手伝ってくださいね。お待たせしました。
ああ、いらっしゃい。それでは私は店を閉めてしまう。
あれ、星名君どうしたの？
Well, why make it into a Kushi here?
Oh boy.
Actually, it's not just them. Akagi is sitting at the counter as well. Weren't they staying behind in the club room?
お二人もおかけの一員ですよ。今ではもう事情も把握してもらっていますし。
Well, that might be true, but could you have told me a little sooner? I was only expecting Shiba to be here. Oh, but it's not like I have a problem with that or anything. I keenly feel Meguru's gaze on me. I glance around the cafe in an attempt to avoid it. In the cafe currently are the OC members and the two Alps. No one else is there. Huh. Actually, it's the same one. Everyone. What about the person who consulted earlier? I don't see him.
皆さん、星名君も協力してくれるそうですよ。
Huh? Yeah, I said I'd help, but
鈍い男じゃな。
Nincompoop.
Nincompoop. Says the literal aircraft carrier that got sunk by one man.
Your bilge keel is too big.
Huh? Just then, Meguru bolts up out of her seat.
Senpai!
Ah! Alright.
It's an intervention. I'm like,
I feel like it's not supposed to be like an more like a Her eyes meet and my heart skips a beat. Finally
My
hits
name's
me
Chris
that the
Hansen.
one who consulted with Aichi was likely none other than Meguru. But what's more important to me right now is the intensity of her glare and that taste. I want more of it. I experience more of her feelings. I want more. I want to know more about her. Man, there's no denying it.
自分、今すっごく悩んでます。
Huh?
先輩のせいなんです。だから責任取ってください。
I had to talk things out with her here and now. If it was my fault, and if I really do love her, then I need to do this. In what way?
教えてください。昨日のこと嫌じゃなかったか、引いてないか。
Of course it wasn't!
自分の気持ちは安心するって言ってくれたのに、どうしてその後はそれを忘れたみたいにしてたんですか？
I'm sorry, I was really embarrassed and I also didn't know if it was okay to ask for more. I couldn't tell what you were thinking.
気持ち感じられるんじゃなかったんですか？自分の気持ち今感じてくれてないんですか？
Well...
感じてくださいよ。自分は伝えるのが下手で自分が嫌になるんです。それにめぐるには何もわかんないんですよ。だから悩んじゃってるんですよ。先輩がめぐるのことどう思ってるか、めぐると同じなのか、どう伝えればいいのか。めぐるは
That familiar bittersweet taste spreads throughout my mouth. It's a taste of Meguru's feelings. She can't put it
More
into
than
words,
a
but...
feeling.
Bop, bop, bop. Am I unbelieving? Bop, bop, bop. These are feelings meant only for me. I love you.
Oh.
And when I say those words, that bittersweet taste floods my mouth. Of course. I'm in love with Meguru. My ability seems to let me read the girl I love's feelings more strongly than anyone else's. There's no need to be afraid. I need to trust what I'm sensing and act on it. I mean, it's so very sweet. Meguru must also. The panty shot was unnecessary.
Agreed.
Just putting it out there, it's fucking unnecessary.
They can't ruin this wholesome moment with horny.
I'm going to use this as a thumbnail, but I will censor this.
Yeah, it's horrible. I think they're ruining the
Shaft
moment.
of light, please.
Yes, that's the plan, actually.
No. Put a picture of Lieutenant Dick Best.
No, fuck Lieutenant Big Dick Best. I'm going to fucking shoot you now.
I'm going to offer different pictures to censor it if you get a better alternative.
I've told Eagle before the recording, if you mention fucking Dick Best one more time, I will end you.
Let's be cheery at the thought that at least they're not holding hands. Then we would have to, crawl into the game and pull them apart.
Yeah, too lewd. I can't believe I finally said it. Emotionally overwhelmed, Meguru has leaped into my arms. I hold her tight to my chest. The sweet feelings of the girl I love pour through my chest and wash over me, just like I always dreamed of. Meguru? I could say the same thing! That's why we've come to feel this way. Are you sure? And I will, after, now that you've fallen in love with a schmuck like me.
Schmuck.
Ah, yes. Self-deprecating confessions.
We love to see it. Honestly, we do. This would literally be me.
Meguru, let's go out.
Other girls can say that, they just don't. It just won't be the truth.
Yeah.
It either won't be a truth, or he's now an asshole.
Yeah, we'd have to crawl into the game
and end him.
Load the shotgun.
Yeah,
shotgun.
I will push a red hot fucking metal spike down his urethra. You cut off, bud.
Catheter.
I still do not understand what you said.
Catheter.
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 A catheter is a bag that you attach to the end of your knob and then attach a bag to your leg whilst you're in the middle of cancer treatment.
Yes. Give him the catheter treatment.
Catheter. Okay, I get it now.
All right.
Catheter. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a German way of saying that. Meguru?
Oh no.
The both of us press our lips together. We have no resistance against the overflowing joy in our hearts. Yeah, no.
In front of everyone.
Yeah, we sure are! Yeah, no. We lost in the heat of the moment. Both of us meekly seek out each other's lips. We make our kiss passionate enough to make up for all the time we've kept our feelings bottled up. Meguru, I love you. Once our lips part, we grin like a couple of idiots, then embrace each other again. Oh man, how is this so good? I think I could die of happiness! Seriously, now that I know how happy this has made me, I feel like a complete moron for having been so afraid. But our mutual awkwardness is why we're so happy together. It's why we were able to get together in the first place. And thanks to my ability, I can keenly feel how happy Meguru is as well. Her feelings are bittersweet. Hot, soft, itchy, and more. And every one of them is blissful to experience. I cannot think of a situation where itchy is blissful. Because itchy will always be pure hell.
Yeah.
Because these are Meguru's feelings. The feelings of the girl who fell in love with me. I'm so incredibly happy right now. I want more of them. I want more of Meguru's feelings.
バッチリだね。
I raise my head and find Shiba in her witch outfit.
水差してごめんね。めぐるちゃん、そろそろいい？
The silly hat brigade.
もう、つむぎ先輩たちのおかげですもん。あやちさんも、本当に今回は私でいいの？はい。私には星名くんが返してくれるはずですから。
Ah, now I get it. So that's what you meant by helping you.
ええ。星名くんも稲葉さんも、下手な気遣いは重たくても、みんな得をするなら問題はありませんよね。私もいいもの見せてもらっちゃったしね。
I don't know why looking at those like shorter tufts of hair on like next to Ayachi's cheeks just makes it look to me like she just says either A, Utawaru mono ears, or B, sideburns.
Go with the former.
Yeah, let's go with the former.
I mean, did you see that fan art recently of her with the ears that Yoshino gets in Senran Banker?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Sitwell posted it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking adorable. Let me just look for it again. Wait, hold on. Peach Boy Riverside is from the same people as fucking Kobayashi's Dragon Maid?
Huh.
What the fuck? Anyways, I have to I really need to start watching the fucking Peach Boy Riverside, since I'm actually also reading the manga and it's actually really good. Like it's actually a really good manga in my opinion. Like, what if Momotaro, but bloodthirsty, and there's multiple? Ah, there it is. Fucking adorable. Let me just, This one I will show people. Real quick. Display capture, yes. Okay. There you go. Ignore the disgusting amounts of tabs. There we go. Also, it has stopped showing me how long it will take for Radiant Dawn to finish downloading.
Just gave up trying to predict it. It's done when it's done, okay?
Art is not rushed.
Actually, apparently it is downloading at 0 bytes per second.
Okay.
Ah, hiccups!
Oh no.
Ah!
稲葉さんをしっかり抱き留めていてあげてくださいね。
I'm really no match for her. I'm so grateful, I feel like crying.
先輩。
Ah! Whoops.
先輩。
Ah!
お願いしますね。
Breath holding taking place.
Not even. I'm just lying here wanting to die.
It's now a good time to mention that Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro has been admitted to hospital recently because of excessive hiccups.
What does that mean? I'm finally gonna die?
Well, I'll keep an eye on how Bolsonaro gets on.
That or the Brazilian president's a bitch.
Alright. Yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of when I do.
幸せすぎますってば。だって先輩と抱きしめ合ってるんですもん。
Then why don't we take it a step further and kiss again?
先輩、彼女ができて早速亭主関白ですか？
That's not how I...
なら、いくらでもどうぞ。
With Meguru in my embrace, I kiss her again. And then...
じゃあ、行くね。
Then she gets bonked.
ご協力、ありがとう。おめでとう、二人とも。
Now go to horny jail.
The moment Shiva's mallet impacts Meguru's head, countless feathers scatter around us. She was able to
I'm getting me mallet.
She was able to successfully knock Meguru's heart fragments out of her. Meguru's emotions have been overwhelming my senses, and almost feel warm enough to melt me. Given how intense those emotions are, the amount of fragments being retrieved must be immense. I want more of them. I'm the sole target of her affection. Only I can experience her feelings like this. I love you, Meguru. I want you to direct more of those feelings at me. I want you to make me taste them. I want you to give me all of your feelings.
You kinda did.
先輩ともっとラブラブになりたい。先輩にめぐるの気持ちを全部あげたい。
Oh, Meguru thinks the same as I do. Wait, what?
今のは見たか。これは稲子と。
ああ、間違いなくシーバさんは稲葉さんの心のかけらを打ち抜いたが。
ですよね。羽もちゃんと散ったし。なのに、なんで？
What happened?
私からは飛び散った羽が星野くんに吸収されたみたいに見えたけど。
Not again!
まさか前と同じく。
だろうな、これは。
なるほど。そこの小僧も穴が開いておったのじゃな。
原因はそれだけではないとは思うが。
じゃが、紬が打ち抜いたかけらを引き寄せて吸収してしまったのには変わりないじゃろ。回収失敗じゃな、これは。まさかこんなことになるとは思わなかったのじゃ。
I'm sure that's what you thought when you were sunk by Lieutenant Dick Best.
I'm going to fucking smash you with a mallet!
The more I look at Tsumugi, the more I think you have a ridiculous head.
Get a better hold of Meguru, who has lost consciousness. So don't let her fall and gingerly close her eyes.
キスでこんなに嬉しいなら、めぐるこの先どうなっちゃうんだろう。
Meguru herself is unconscious, and my ability doesn't allow me to hear people's inner voices. So basically, it is the same as what happened last time I absorbed some fragments. What?! And I say we end the part here.
Yeah.
And I say, it's just an ordinary day. Whoops, fuck, no, nah, Commander back, I missed. Anyways, I just want to see you next time, bye-bye.
Next time, Captain Cuttlefish's cocktail crew will be back to normal. One hope.
Oh, Lord.
We didn't have a word of the day.
Okay then, today's Sesame Street is brought to you by the word helicopter.
Nice. Bye.
Doesn't have to make sense.
Goodbye.